Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris Odogwu. Today I'll be talking to you about how to not be broke at 40. Emphasis on not to be broke. Okay, imagine waking up on your 40th birthday to find out that, hey, you are broke. They say life begins at 40, and I think that's true actually, because when you turn 40, you have seen almost everything there is in life, and it's time for you to start to live your best life ever. Well, how can you do that if you are broke? If you have no money in your pocket, neither do you have any money in your bank account. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you some tips to ensure that when you wake up on your 40th birthday, you are not broke. If you're ready for the show, I'm ready. So let's dive into it. The first tip on how to not be broke at 40 is to generate steady income. I feel like one of the best things you could do for yourself as an adult is to have steady income, okay? Because it will help you to plan your life better. There's this peace and comfort that come with knowing that there's steady money coming into your pocket, into your account. It helps you to plan. It helps you to, put things in order. Yes, you could say you're fine with making big money, big amounts of money every now and then, but as you get older, you begin to realize that it helps to have some sort of stability, okay? With steady income, you can plan, you can make arrangements for the future. You can't make tangible plans with money that isn't steady. You know why? Because there's no guarantee that it will come. But when you have steady income, no matter how little it is, you know that come rain, come shine, something is going to come through. There's that financial security that you have. You can make plans, you can make arrangements, knowing that no matter what you do, you can't be completely broke. And with steady income, you can make long-term arrangements, long-term financial plans. So even when you turn 40, the steady income that you have had for a while, if you put it to good use, I tell you what, you will have something tangible to look onto. You have something tangible compared to when there's no steady income several years before you turn 40. You know what? You won't be able to make any tangible plans. You won't. You'll just be living from hand to mouth. So if you want to ensure that you are not broke at 40, make it a point of duty, make it a priority to generate steady income for yourself. The second tip on how to not be broke at 40 is to live below your means. One of the easiest ways to be broke is to live above your means. You know what? You'll be spending money that you don't even have. Does that make any sense? Let's say you're earning $100, yeah, and you are spending $150 in a month. You earn $100 in a month and you spend $150 in a month. There's no magic you're going to do for the two items to even out. There's no magic. It means that when you finish spending the $100 that you are making, that you're earning, you will have to look for another $50 to make up for what you're going to spend in that month. And how do you make up for it? You either borrow, yeah, I mean, borrowing is the easiest. You have friends you can borrow from, right? You have family members. But the thing is, as long as your income is below what you're spending, yeah, your debt will continue to pile up, okay? And those debts aren't going to clear themselves. You'll be doing yourself a whole lot of good if you could just learn to live below your means. I know it's not always easy, especially when you have friends that are living large, they're, living the good life, and you feel pressured to do what they're doing. You feel pressured to maintain a certain kind of lifestyle. But hey, you don't have to impress anybody, okay? Especially if you're thinking about your future. How are you supposed to save any amount of money if you live above your means? It's not possible, okay? You need to live below your means. You know why? When you do that, you will have some money left after taking care of all your expenditures, paying your bills, taking care of your welfare and every other thing. You have a certain amount of money left. And if you have emergencies, you can always take some money from what you have left. You can also save for the rainy day. You can save for the future. All right. By the time you turn 40, if you've been saving for years, that will be a lot of money. You will have a whole lot of money to live with, to take good care of yourself. Trust me, you don't want to wake up on your 40th birthday and realize that you don't have any savings just because you've been living above your means. The third tip on how to not be broke at 40 is to avoid impulsive buying. Get over the temptation of buying every single thing that comes to mind, every single thing that you see, no matter how attractive it looks, no matter how good, how strong the urge to buy that stuff is. Before you buy it, okay, you need to take a moment. You need to relax, okay? And as I discussed in the video I made about overcoming impulsive buying, you should sleep over it. Don't be in a hurry to buy things. Sleep over it. When you wake up the next morning, there's a very high chance that you might feel differently about getting that item. Yes, you might feel differently. You might no longer want to get it. Okay, so it's also important that you have a budget that you spend either weekly or monthly. Having a budget will keep you in line, all right? It will ensure that you don't spend extravagantly. It will ensure that you don't buy stuff impulsively, okay? Ensure that you have a budget and stick to it religiously. Don't joke with it, okay? This is your future we're talking about. When you're used to having a budget every week or every month, I tell you what, by the time you're 40, you would have saved up a decent amount of money, okay? And you can use that money to take good care of yourself. You won't be stranded. You won't be broke. You know why? You have gotten accustomed to living life a certain way, managing your finances decently, accurately, without just throwing everything away, without living life on the edge. Okay, so if you can just put impulsive buying on hold, like shove it aside, I tell you what, you will have more money left in your pocket, more money left in your bank account, because every penny that you spend will be accounted for. The fourth tip on how to not be broke at 40 is to avoid gambling and other get rich quick schemes. I understand that everybody wants to become a millionaire overnight. Everybody wants to make it big overnight. And those gambling schemes, those get rich quick schemes, they can be very, very tempting, I know. But you know what? You need to do yourself the great service of looking the other way. Because most of the time, they are nothing but a scam. They never turn out well. They hardly turn out well. I tell you, if you're looking at creating a stable future for yourself in terms of your finances, you can't afford to throw your money away gambling, putting your money into get rich quick schemes that are not, stable, schemes that are not guaranteed to give you the financial security that you need. No, nothing good comes easy. If you're going to make money, you have to work for it. You have to make some very smart moves, okay? You don't become rich by putting $100 somewhere and expecting it to yield $2,000 in a few days or a few weeks. There are very few investments that are like that, very few legitimate investments that are like that. Most of them are just scams. All right, don't put your money into those schemes, because if you do, you'll lose so much money that by the time you're 40, you have nothing tangible to hold on to. Say no to gambling. Say no to get rich quick schemes. All right. Put your money to better use. The fifth tip on how to not be broke at 40 is to make a reasonable investment. I mean, I talked about you not gambling and not putting your money into all those get rich quick schemes. But on the other hand, you can invest wisely. There are several very good investments that you can make. Yes, I understand that every investment is a risk, but there are some that are trusted, that are proven. Okay, you can take a look at those ones. If other people have been investing in them and so far so good, why not give it a try? Investments are very great, especially for the future. You want to wake up on your 40th birthday knowing that you have some very good investments somewhere, some investments that you can fall back on should anything go wrong. Okay, now is the time for you to make those investments. Even if you're not familiar with them now, you can begin to make inquiries. You can do some research, speak with your friends, your family members, get financial advice from experts. They will guide you. These guys are professionals. They understand the market. Okay. If you work with an expert in investing your money, I tell you what, you'll be in safe hands. Yes, they might not be able to guarantee you that everything will be fine 100%, but based on their knowledge and experience, you will be fine to a large extent because they know these things. They understand how the market works. So if you want to not be broke, at 40, now is the time for you to make reasonable investments. There you have it, how to not be broke at 40, how to ensure that you don't wake up on your 40th birthday and realize that you are broke. Okay, that wouldn't be nice at all. The first thing you need to do is to start generating steady income. It will help you plan better for the future. You need to live below your means. Please don't live above your means. Okay, it's a recipe for disaster. Stop impulsive buying. You don't have to buy every single thing that you like, every single thing that catches your attention. No, you need to say no to impulsive buying. Avoid gambling and make reasonable investments. I made a video titled How to Create Time for Your Side Hustle. If you have a side hustle, it's important that you create time for it so you can grow it and make it successful. You can find the video right here. My name is Chris Odogwu, and I had so much fun talking to you in this video. Take a look around my channel. I can assure you that you will find lots of other interesting videos. See you in the next one.